back and face sideways. And we'll just do 5, just to keep these feet moving and your ankles before we put your skates on. Okay, and then we're going to swap and we're going to do the other one. And flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. So we're now going to do the circles with the feet. So we're going to do about 10. If you feel like you need to hold on to balance, that's fine. Then you can use the wall or a nice sturdy chair, and then turn and you can hold on, and we can do the other side. Okay, brilliant. So we're going to do the calf stretch now. So this warm-up we do is the same every time. So just one foot in front of the other. Keep your toes and your hips, shoulders facing forward. Going to bend the front knee slightly. Try and keep this foot facing forward, and you're stretching the calf muscle. Because we use those a lot, as you know, in skating, and it's really important. And just hold that stretch. Again, don't bounce. Just feel a gentle stretch. It shouldn't hurt, but you should feel it. Okay, and change direction. So back leg nice and straight, front leg bent. We're going to stretch this calf muscle. Okay, again, we use it a lot in skating. So it's a good one to make sure you put into your warm-up. Okay, so now we're going to do the one where we bring the knee up to the chest and hold and pull the knee in as high as you can and try and hold it for 5 or longer. Again, you might need a chair or somebody's carer's hand to hold on to, and that's absolutely fine. So I'm going to swap. I'm going to pull the other one up now. Hold it as close to the chest as you can and hold it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I hope you're not all too hot yet because it's really warm in here. Right, okay, so now we're going to do the one where we hold the foot at the back. So we're going to pull it in and hold. Again, try and keep nice and square. Hips and shoulders facing forward, and you're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the other way. So again, if you need to hold on, pull in, push the hips forward, and you can feel that stretch down this muscle here. And again, that's another muscle that we use quite a lot when we're skating, so it's really important to do that one. Okay, give your legs a shake out. Okay, so now we're going to do the twist. So this is to loosen up your waist and your back. So we're going to twist and turn. And we're just going to hold and look behind you and feel that twist. You can feel it down here. And a little bit in the shoulder as well. Just under the shoulder blade, and hold, and then twist and face the other way, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, again, just a little shake out. Okay, so we're just going to do the shoulders. So we'll do 5 of these, and then the ones where we roll back. 4, 5. And the ones going forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so just going to do the arms. Be careful because I've got a light above my head. 2, 3, 4, 5, and the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we'll just do the head now. So forward and back, we'll do 5, 2, 3, really make sure you're pushing your chin onto your chest. And again, if you're in your wheelchair, you can do this one. This is a good one to do as well. Okay, and then we can just do the circular ones. So we're just doing the full circle, one way, and then the other way. Brilliant. Okay, and then a quick shake out. Fabulous. Right, so I'm going to get my chair. It's quite sturdy, this one. It's just an old chair that I keep, I don't know, for all kinds of reasons, really. It always gets used. So I'm just going to pop my skates on. So as I was saying earlier, just make sure that you're nice and safe. It is so important. And and the surface that you're on is really important. I have been out and about this week on my roller skates, as I said. I've tried it on patio paving slabs. It wasn't a good idea, and I just wanted, because it is sometimes a little bit difficult to find a space, I tried it on car park surface, like that's the same as that's my drive on the front. It's quite big, but it is on a slight slope, and I thought maybe it might be okay. It wasn't. So it's really important that you do find that right area and space that you need. I'm going to be going out and about again this week to try and find somewhere and get permission to use. I have had permission to use a car park, but I'm not sure yet. I haven't had a chance to go give that a try. And obviously I need to make sure my Wi-Fi and all the technical stuff's working as well. So I think I'm going to give that a go this week. So make sure your skates are on really nice and tight. Okay. And again, if you are outside today, you're going to be outside for a while. Let's get over here. You need to make sure you've got your sun cream on. If you've got, make sure you've got your safety helmet on, your knee pads, your wrist pads, your wrist guards, and mainly your helmet. Make sure you've got that helmet on, especially if you're on outside surfaces. It's really important. Okay, so remember when you're getting up, this is quite a hard one to do to start off with. So if you put your rubber toe pick in, or the rubber stopper, whatever you want to call it, just pop them in, and it's then easy, lean forward a little bit and stand up. Okay, and it's much easier. Just make sure then that you've got no obstacles around, and we'll start off. So today I've changed rooms because I've got a little bit more length here. So I've been moving furniture around this morning. So so I can just get a little bit more speed and things up. So I know some of you have literally just in 2 classes have gone from doing the penguin walking to actually gliding now. And I've been watching some of you, and it's fabulous because I know that some of you are saying that you are really struggling just to even get up and walk. I have had a go on carpet as well, and I find carpet is really, really good. It does slow you down, but you know if you fall, it's nice and soft. So that's a good one. So if we start in our penguin stance again, okay, so we're just going to quickly go over some of what we've done before, and I've got a couple of new things to add in from some of the different programs. So on the inclusive skating, so programs 1 to 3, and the different tiers and the different badges. So I was going to add 2 more new ones in today. So I thought that would be a good idea. So what we're going to do, we're going to start, and you can either do your penguin walking, or you can do your glide and then onto 2, and then glide and onto 2. Okay, so we do this on the ice as well, and it's a really good idea. Again, start with your feet in your penguin stance and bend your knees. We need lots and lots of knee bend. I found that, again, the difference between ice and roller is that you do need a bit more knee bend, and keep this tummy up tight, arms out. Keep your head up as well. So you tip your wheels at the back. So if you see this back foot slightly tipping over, and then you get really good grip to push off and together and bend your knees. Okay, for this back one, it's going to tip, you're going to push off again and bend the knees if you can. Now remember, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can just do your penguin walking. We could do your little, where you push your toe forward and then heel back in, toe forward, heel back in, toe forward, heel back in. Okay, and that just gives you a little bit more control over what your feet are doing, and it stops your wheels running away with you. Just remember, don't lean backwards, okay? Because if I go back on, it does literally go from underneath you. It's not like your ice blade. If you're on your dance blades, obviously they're shorter, figure, and longer, so you can go back a little bit further, but on roller, it's a bit like having a dance blade. If you lean too far back, your wheels will go from underneath you. Now, there is one thing today. I have been watching some of you that have been trying the class, and I did notice that some of you were obviously getting skating a little bit more, was great, but you were trying to turn to change direction quite quickly. And I know that we're limited to space, especially if you're at home or on the back garden or wherever. Obviously, if you've got the netball court or something like that, it's fabulous, you've got that bit more room. But what I did notice was people going along and doing the 2-foot glide, but before they came to a complete stop, they were trying to do the step around on the spot. So what I found was, it looked like some of you were going to fall over. So make sure, if you are skating forward, make sure you bend your knees and make sure you stop totally before you put your feet into that penguin stance and step around, okay? It's really difficult to do that whilst you're moving. If you want to, and you've got the room to do the 2-foot glide and turn, whilst you're moving, that one's much better than trying to do the step around whilst you're still moving, because it just gets your feet in a knot. So if you're doing that one, that's the one where we bend our knees, we lean in, and we can change direction. It can bring you around. As I say, I've seen a couple of you not quite coming to a standstill and trying to do this one, and it makes it really tricky, and it is so hard to do. And also, you can quickly lose your balance. So just make sure that you come to a total standstill if you're going to do that stepping around one on the spot. Okay? And again, I suppose it depends how much room you've got. So we're going to try the forward skating one again. So start again with penguin stance. Okay? So remember to bend your knees, a bit like you do the plie in ballet, if you've ever done ballet. You're going to tip those wheels in, so same as you would with the skate blade. So we're going to glide forward and then glide and try and roll on 2 feet. And then turn the other foot out, try and glide forward and roll on 2 feet. Okay? If you're finding it really hard to do a longer glide, and you weight from one foot to the other, that's absolutely fine. You can, again, you can still just do your small gliding, or you can do your penguin walking. That's absolutely fine. It's really important that you stick to your limitations and that you don't try and do anything that's a bit too tricky, and that you kind of don't feel confident with. If you feel like that next step is a little bit too hard, just go back. You can always go back to one of the other levels. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to have a go at some of the things in the levels. So some of them we did last week. So we did the one where we stand on 2 feet, okay, bend the knees, arms out, and we just get used to turning to look behind. Okay, so we did that on the warm-up with our shoes as well. Do it nice and steady, because if you find you lose your balance a little bit, this one can sort of like make you lose your balance, especially in your skates. If you want to stay still, I don't know if you can see as well with your feet facing forward. Just remember, that's why we use this penguin stance. If your feet are forward, I'm just putting my rubber toe peg or stopper in onto the floor. So when I do that, look, I just feel a little bit more comfortable doing my positions, turning and things, so I can look behind. Remember, this rotation with the arms and the shoulders eventually will lead into 3 turn and the 2-foot glide. So we're going to do the 2-foot glide again on a curve. So I'm going to skate towards the camera. I'll do it one way and to the left, and then I'll do it the other way to the right. So again, make sure lots of knee bend. Take your time, okay, and then you're just going to lean and go round. Yeah, together, bend and lean and come round. Okay, it is easier, that is with a little bit more speed. But again, even if you just go a little way, that's fine. And 2 pushes and a little way, that's absolutely fine. Okay, so we're just going to have a go now at the march on the, so we're just getting used to. So when you do this marching on the spot, so I think this is on program 1 on tier 1, and it's on one of the lower level badges. So 2, I think. You will feel like you will start to roll a little bit. Okay, so again, it's a good idea to hold on to something, yeah, a carer or a chair, and you can just practice feeling what it feels like to stand on one. And I do feel like I'm standing right in the middle of those roller blades there. Okay, so we'll go on to now, we're going to do the wiggle. So you can just, if you just try this, you can kind of have a go at tipping the skates like this, and you can just kind of wiggle your toes, and what you'll find, again, bend your knees. Yeah, it's a really good one just to get you. You can do it backwards as well. Okay, now when you do it backwards, you do that backwards wiggle, just make sure that you just feel first, bending your knees, holding on to something, where how far you have to lift the back of your heels and your wheels off the floor to get onto those rubber stoppers. It's quite a long way on mine. I'm going to get those adjusted, but you do feel like whoa, and then you stop. So you will stop, but you've just got to be careful whereabouts you're pressing. So doing that forward skating again. So on 2 feet, and you can do your wiggles. Okay. Now, if you feel like you don't want to go too fast on this, you can literally have a go on the spot. It's absolutely fine. Okay, so that wiggle is on program 2, so tier 2, and that's on badge 4. And we had a go at that. And we've already had a go at the stepping around. We've had a go at the 2-foot glide and rotating the arm. So that's all on tier 2, program 2. So forward glides and turns. That's the one we've just done. So we're going to have a go at the dip. So I think this is one of the new ones that we did. So if you want to hold on to something or somebody first, so you're going to put your feet slightly apart, okay? I'm just going to bend and bend and bend. I'm just going to dip, okay? Now, I don't know if you saw that. I did go too far forward on my wheels, and I thought, oh. So it's a little bit different, okay? Now, to do this, you do need a little bit of speed for it to roll, but you can do this standing still. So if you do it moving, remember your skating, so glide together, and then dip, okay? All right, if you want to do that, just do your penguin walk, okay? That's absolutely fine if you feel, and then you can just do it on the spot, okay? Then get down and hold your position as long as you can. When you do that, make sure you keep your head up, looking forward, don't look down at your feet, okay? That's really, really, really important. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we'll have another go at that glide and dip. Okay, so you can either do it from your penguin stance and your penguin walking, and then you can stop and have a go at the dip. It's a really good one to get you used to bending those knees. Or if you can get a little bit more speed, and then you can do your dip down. Okay, just make sure you've got plenty of room to stop. Okay, so obviously your wheels will glide. The smoother the surface, the further you'll go. If you're on a carpet, obviously you won't go too far. Just make sure as well to do that, because your boots should be quite tight. You really need to put that pressure onto those ankles, okay? To get those ankles bending. So your knees will bend and you can push forward. Try and reach forward with those arms as well. This helps keep your shoulders over your knees, and it makes it much easier to get down. So we'll try that one again. All right, so again, it's up to you which skating you want to do, and then bend. Okay, so if you do skate and bend, skate and bend. Okay, so as you can see, the more power that I put in the push off my back wheels, the further I go, and it only takes about 2 pushes for me to get over the other side of my living room here. So into the dining room bit. So I could, to be honest, I wanted to move all the furniture and take the two tables out of it. There was nowhere to put it, so we're stuck with the space. So again, I know that space can be a bit of an issue. Okay, so we'll do this again. Slide together, reach and dip and hold. Okay, well done, fabulous. Okay, so we'll give that one more go. So penguin stance, again, if you want to do walking, that's fine. If you want to do it standing still on the spot, if you want to do it holding onto somebody or something, if you've got a chair, something nice and sturdy, then you can have a go. So again, close, slide and close, and then I'm going to dip, dip, dip. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so I think we've covered quite a lot from, certainly from Programme 1 and Programme 2. And I know that some of you, I saw some of you doing crossovers, forward crossovers, and also a little bit of backwards. So we're going to do a little bit backwards today. I think we did touch on that last time, and we're going to do the forward crossover, and I think we might have a go at the 2-foot turn as well. Okay, so we do that on the ice quite a lot to start off with. It's one of the levels, and it isn't too bad to do on your roller skates. We do the twist. So I think what we'll do first, we'll have a go at the backward skating first, and then we'll have a go at the 2-foot turn on the spot, and then we might have a go at the crossover, okay, and see how we go with that. So what we're going to do for the backwards is, I'll come a bit closer so if you can see my feet. So we're going to start with your toes together, and again, bend your knees, and this feels like a really awkward position. It doesn't feel very pretty or elegant or anything, but toes together, tummy up straight, arms out, okay? Keep your head up, it's really tempting on this to look down to see what your toes are doing, but try and keep that head up. And then if you just lift and just start to march on the spot, okay? And again, if you've got the inline skates that I've got on, the wheels are slightly on a rocker, a bit like a blade. So if you lift the back of your wheels, you will find, even if you try to march on the spot, you will start to gradually move backwards, and you'll go faster and faster. So again, make sure you've got a little bit of room behind you. Just make sure, check over your shoulder that you've got lots of room. So toes together. So we're just going to do this marching. Okay, and it's pretty similar to what you would have done on your skate program. A pretty similar start to doing backward skating. So if you feel like you can go to the next stage, starting position is the same. So tummy up, arms out, head up. You're going to push your heels out into like a V shape. Okay, so you can lift slightly, so into the V, and then just let your feet roll up. So you've got a gap between your feet. Try and keep that good knee bend. So toes together, lift your heels a little bit. So you see then gone too far, so you've got to get it just right. Bend your knees, okay, and push your feet back into a V, okay, and then onto 2 feet. As you can see, I had a wobble then because I went too far forward on my wheels. Okay, so bend, push back, and then just glide. Okay. If you want to progress from that, what we can do, same position start. We can push out till you've got a gap between your feet, and then gently bring one foot in. And it doesn't matter to start off with if you're at a standstill, okay, to bring that foot in. And then we start with the position again, okay? So it's like feet in, so I go out in the V, glide on 2 feet till I stop, and then I can bring my foot in. Try and alternate which foot comes in on the backwards. Try not to get used to just doing the same foot. And you do have to transfer your weight. So when you start off in the V, your weight's right in the middle. And it stays in the middle, so the feet are slightly apart. And then you're going to transfer back in. Back into your position. You're going to push out till you've got a gap and transfer your weight. Again, we can progress on from that. But if you feel that that's a little bit tricky, and it is slightly different to feeling to when you're doing it on the ice. Technique's pretty much the same, you just feel a little bit different. Again, just make sure you keep looking over your shoulder, especially if you've only got a small space. It's really important that you don't crash into anything. And again, you can hold on to somebody's hands and they could be walking in front of you, and they can be looking behind whilst you're doing this one, and together, push back and together. Okay, as you can see, I've got a bit of a doorway to go through there, so I'm just keeping an eye on that that's there as well. I'd hate to fall over when I'm live. I'm sure I will at some point, but hey ho. Okay, so that's the backwards. Okay, and again, later on that can lead into linking lots of other things, everything in skating, whether it's roller or ice, everything that we do right from those basics, right at the start, all links into something else later on. Whether it's on a 2-foot turn or whatever you're doing, it's so important to practice those basics. Okay, I know that, as I say, a lot of my ice skaters have got on order these skates, and they're being delivered any time this week and next week. And I keep calling them and sending them messages. Please don't get on them and start to jump straight away. I need to talk to you first, and we need to go through a few things. I'd hate anybody to have an accident. So again, although sometimes I've heard some of my skaters' basics are boring, they might be boring, but they're really important, and the better your basics, the better that everything else will be. So it really doesn't matter if you go right back to the start to get used to those skates, okay? So we'll move on from the backwards, and we're going to have a go at a 2-foot turn. It's really important on this one that you bend your knees, okay? Keep your back up nice and straight. You don't want to do any of that leaning backwards or too far forwards, okay? So when we do this, we're just going to start off again with the forward skating. So we'll start off with the penguin stance again. Tummy up straight, so that core is nice and tight. And we can, there we go, bend your knees, because it feels much more comfortable if you bend your knees. So what we're going to do, we're going to skate forward. If you want to just march forward again and do your penguin walking, that's absolutely fine, not a problem. You can have support to do this. Just means the person that you're holding on to kind of needs to walk around you a little bit. And it can take a little bit of getting used to somebody holding on to you. You need to make sure they know which way you go and things like that. You might make you to wobble a little bit, but that's fine. So what we're going to do first is we're going to skate forward, and I hope you can all remember this one, where we just put our feet together, slight gap, and we were just rolling forwards with knee bend. And then, remember we did on the warm-up, before we even got our skates on, we did the rotation with our arms, okay? We did it one way and then we did it with the other. So we did that not only on the warm-up before we got our roller skates on, but we did that, if you remember, that's on program 1, on one of the badges, where you just get used to skates and turning and looking over your shoulder, bending and turning and looking over that shoulder. Okay, so once we've gone forward and we glide onto forward bend, we're going to bring the arms across the body. Okay, we're going to bend and we're going to turn on 2 feet. Okay, so it does feel different. You will feel a little bit like on the ice you obviously glide, so there's no friction there at all. It's when you actually do it on the floor, smooth surface, your wheels will stick a little bit. You've got that bit more, gosh, I don't know, you feel like you're sticking a little bit more, you don't glide as much. So what I find is it is easier with a little bit more speed. It can still be done with that. So bend together, bend, arms across. Okay, so I do it then back, bend and turn. Okay, what I find on this as well, if I was on the ice, as I do the turn, I would probably lift my heels a little bit more. What I find on the roller skates is I do keep quite flat in the middle of them when I'm actually doing the turn. Again, if you just want to do the bend this bit and turn on spot and turn, it's absolutely fine, and then you can get used to turning back again. Again, just make sure core muscles in your tummy, try and look up, arms out, okay, and lots of knee bend. So feel those ankles, remember that pressure onto the front of your boots with your ankles so you can get that good knee bend and turn. So do it again. Okay, so if we do it from the glide together, bend arms across, do your body around. Okay, what you'll find is you will find that it's like on the ice. You'll want to rotate a certain way because that'll be the way that you naturally want to rotate. Make sure though that you practice both ways because it's really important. Like in ice skating, we've got 3 turns later on the left and on the right, and it's so important that you develop your skills going both ways, not just one way. Okay. At some point, whether it's roller or ice, you're going to turn the other way as well. So I don't know if you noticed, but I put my hands across and I turn left. So this time I'm going to have a go the other way. And this is not the way that I like either. So I'm going to bend, bring my arms across and turn. Okay? Watch again. So bend, arms across and turn. Okay? So again, you can practice this. If you don't feel comfortable, you can just practice this. Yeah, and you will feel again that your wheels will stick a little bit. It isn't like on the ice where they just really glide easily. Okay, so it's a good idea just to practice that you can stand still. You can even practice that with your shoes on a surface. I find a lot of people over in England have got what we call laminate flooring, wooden flooring in the living rooms or kitchens. So sometimes if you want to get used to that, going around, probably if you're wearing your trainers, sports shoes, they will stick a little bit. You just take them off and just use your socks, you'll find that it'll slide and you'll get used to that. So that's a really good one to practice as well if you don't feel comfortable doing that on your roller skates. Okay, so right then, I have seen you all practicing this one, and I wasn't going to do this on this class number 3, but I thought because so many of you are trying it, we ought to perhaps just touch on it a little bit, and that's the forward crossover. So the forward crossover is on Margarita's programme Tier 3. It's on one of the later badges. I think it's badge 8. You might have to correct me on that. I'm trying to memorise a lot of the badges. It's slightly different to ice, not a lot, but it's in different orders. So if you look on the Inclusive Skating website, all those different tiers are there, and there's something that's suitable for everybody. And you just pick the one that suits you, and you can have a look down. And if you've been doing these classes, you will notice that somewhere I've picked things out that are going to be off quite a lot of the levels. So we're trying to give everybody the opportunity to have a go, whether you're in a wheelchair, whether you're just doing it in shoes, whether you're just watching for now, or whether you've actually got roller skate quads on, inlines, whatever. There's something for everybody and every ability. And again, you can always adapt it to whatever level you want. So what we're going to do is the crossover. Now, if you've got something to hold on to, so I'm going to hold on to this, or hold on to your carer, okay? You can just practice. So we're going to bend our knees. Again, keep these core muscles in your tummy nice and tight, and keep you up nice and straight. Look, so bend your knees, and you're just going to just cross one foot over, just so that you get that feeling, and then bring it back again. Okay, so you can do that holding on. You want something nice and sturdy. Okay, what you'll find is my roller skates are a lot heavier than my ice skates, and that will be different for everybody because obviously ice skates can weigh. Some people ice skates can weigh quite heavy, but mine that I wear regularly are quite light compared to these. So it just getting that feeling, crossing over and putting it back. And you can do that sat in a chair. So if you sat in a chair, you could just cross over and put it up, just so you get that feeling. As you can hear it, it makes a noise. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go one push, and we're going to transfer our weight and try and get the foot across. And then we're just going to put our feet together. We're just going to do one crossover onto 2 feet. We're not going to do anything more than that today. So what I'm going to do, again, space is quite limited. So I'm just going to do 2 pushes. Ooh, bend my knees, and I'm just going to lift up and cross. I don't think you can see that because I was a bit too close, wasn't I? Okay. All right, so we'll try that again. So I'm going to do my forwards, the 2-foot glide that we did earlier, and the cross, and then back to the 2-foot glide. So that's all we're going to do. And I say this one's on the program 3, so tier 3, and this one's on, I think it's badge 8 or 9. You might need to check. And it is just literally one crossover onto 2 feet. As you can see, I still did the 2-foot glide. Okay, I then crossed the right foot over and went back to the 2-foot glide. Now, when we do a crossover, if you're crossing the right foot over, remember we're leading with the right hand and the right shoulder, okay? But because we do the 2-foot glide first, it's arms out, we're then going to do that rotation that we did on the warm-up without skates, so that you've got this right arm in front, right shoulder leading, left shoulder pulling back, and we're going to cross it over that right foot, bend your knees, feet back together. Okay, so again, you just see I just did it standing still. If you need to hold on to somebody again, that's fine. If you've got something nice and sturdy to hold on to, you can use that. And obviously at the ice rink, we've got barriers and things that we normally do this on to start off with, and we'd hold on. Again, you want to practice it on both feet. So if I was doing it on crossing my left foot over, I would do my 2-foot glide, rotate my arms. So I'm going to push this left shoulder forward and left hand. Okay, pull my right one back. I'm going to cross over and back onto 2 feet. Okay, and you can level your arms back out again if you want to, or you can keep in position. Okay, so most of you will know that normally we do crossovers on a circle, which is how they should be done. I know it's a bit difficult again if you're limited to space. Okay. But again, there's lots of things that are linked in there with that crossover. So there's the penguin stance that we used at the start. There's the forward gliding, so the correct push and bringing your feet together. There's the 2-foot glide and the knee bend. There's the twist in there, okay? And there's the just gently leaning into the curve to get your foot over on the crossover, so it will curve a little bit. We'll give that one another go. So heels together in your penguin stance, bend your knees. We're going to push and bend, arm in front, and I'm going to cross over, look, and bend my knees. For me, that is much easier as I went round the corner. Again, I know it's tricky if you've not got a lot of space, so that's why I did it going in a straight line. So I'm going to do as well, I'm going to practice that the other way. So I'll skate towards you and bend. Don't need too much speed. This time, left arm in front, cross it over, feet back together. Okay, and you can glide until you stop. Eventually, like we do on the ice, we'll start adding some crossovers together and doing one, so what we call consecutive crossovers. I have seen some of you trying them, and that's great, as long as you're safe and, again, choose your surface wisely. So we'll give it another go, this crossover. So it's up to you. Then when you want to stand still, have a go crossing and bending, so you're holding on. I'm going to try the other foot as well and bend, okay? And it's okay, whichever way you want to do that, that's fine. So starting again, coming forward, lead with that right shoulder because I'm going to cross the right foot over and feet back together. Okay, then we'll try it again the other way. So all of this we've broken down previously, and it's all linking in now. We're kind of adding it all together, a combination of lots of the bits that we did earlier. So bending together, feet start to curve, left arm bend. Okay, so it's fine if you can't even cross over for now. It doesn't matter. If you feel like you want to sit in a chair and just get the feel for that, those rollers crossing over and back, that's fine as well. Okay, so I think we've got about 5 minutes left. So if there's anything that you feel that we've missed or any questions, don't forget to, you can email us or you can ask us any questions. That's absolutely fine, and we'll find you the answers and get back to you as soon as we can. But I'm thinking I'm going to have a go now because I love to do these. I like to do these on the ice, and lots of people. We're going to have a go at some swizzles, or some people call it forward sculling. So we'll just have a go. We'll see. I'll see how many I can get in before I get to the camera. So heels together, and bend. And what I'm going to do, push my toes out and pull them in. and then out, and I go on to that 2-foot glide, out and in. And then I can come backwards, look, and on 2 feet glide for a little bit, out and glide. Again, it just depends how much room you've got. You still need to make sure when you're doing that, lots of knee bend, lots and lots of knee bend. Tummy up straight, keep looking where you're going. Remember, whenever you're doing backwards, I know you're not going to have any skaters whizzing around behind you, but there could be an obstacle there. So just make sure you have a little look back as you come backwards. So knees bend, look, so push it out and in, out and in, and then I just slow down till I stop, and then out and in, out and in. Okay, so remember, so on that one, I've got the knee bend, the V shape, I'm pulling in, and then I've got the glide on 2 feet, and then remember the snowplow stop, or you can do your T-stop. Don't forget to practice those stops, because obviously the faster you get, and the better at your skating, you're going to need a good stop. You can't just bash into things because you're going to hurt yourself. So just remember, we didn't do that today, all the stops, but remember your T-stop and your snowplow stop. They're really important. That snowplow stop, I think, is a lot trickier on rollers because you obviously not got that smooth glide. So just remember on that one, bend, lots of knee bends, wait till you slow right down, and then you can push those heels out to stop. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll just have a little skate around. You can either go forward and then turn back, and we'll just have a little, sort of kind of like a cool down. We'll just see how I skate, try and do a little bit more skating. So I'm going to go around here. I think I might do a crossover what we did, and bend, and try and skate again, bend, get around the corner. Okay, and then just, you can add some of your things together. So you can do your 2-foot glide, you could have a go at your single crossover, you could have a go at your glide and dip. Okay, so what you can start to do, as you can see, lots of the individual sections of it, you can start to add together, and it will build up. You can do a little routine with your glide and dip, and your 2-foot turn and your stops, and try and include 3 things to start off with, and then you can do 4 and then 5, and again everything can progress from there. So just get my chair. So I hope you've enjoyed today. I hope you thought, I'm like roasting here. I think I'm going to get a fan. We're not used to this hot weather, and we all mainly used to being in a cold ice rink, which makes it much easier and keeps us much cooler. I hope you all enjoyed it. Okay. Again, if you've got any questions, just let us know and we can answer your questions. If you've got, even if it's questions about your skates, I know when my skates came, they came, all the wheels weren't, they didn't come with the wheels attached. So there is a guide that comes with it and shows you how to put that together. The guide's really good, and you must get help putting those wheels on. It's really important they're nice and tight when you put them correctly. So yeah, so any questions, whether it's skates or surfaces or the badge system or anything, just give us a call or just message us. But anyway, take care. Most of all, stay safe, everybody, and stay safe and well. All right, see you all soon. Bye bye. Bye. Take care.